Hi Rosy Friends, it's Julie. It has been a while, but I thought that I would just let you in on some of the stuff that I have been trying out over the last while. If you've been following me for a while, or if you've seen some of my other videos, then you know that I have been really into light therapy as one of my rosacea treatments. And I've been tinkering with light therapy for some other things for a while. So I thought that I would just do a little experiment and put it up on this channel in case it would be interesting. So I took this is just me like taking some before and after, or some, well, before pictures because the after hasn't happened yet, but just taking some before pictures because I have been testing out some near infrared light therapy for certain other issues that I'm dealing with because, you know, it's not just rosacea. I'm a barrel of fun. So anyway, so I thought, because as you could see from those pictures, my rosacea was having a bit of a bad stretch, that I would just see what happens if I use near infrared light therapy on my face. So I am wearing goggles there, and I am sitting a bit of a distance from the light because it gets quite warm. But I thought that I would just test it out, see what happens. It's not one of the types of light that is typically recommended as a rosacea treatment or as a therapy or anything like that. But since I was looking pretty rough anyway, I figured I didn't have that much to lose. So I thought I would just give it a go. And you know, I have that weird headband that I have on that keeps my hair out of my face. It has headphones in it. So I think I was meditating there. I can't remember if I had an audiobook or if I was meditating. I'm pretty sure I just did a meditation and sat there for, this is obviously in, like I sped this up, but it was for just over 10 minutes, I think was the length of time that I set this for. So I was just very curious to see how it would go and how it feels. And honestly, I can see why it's not recommended. I did find it very calming and soothing to sit by that light. You can see I've got my hands like under the light. It was my hands that were being treated at the time. I'll make another video about that if it turns out that my results are interesting in any way. But yeah, so while I was treating my hands, I decided to get my whole face in there. It was very, very warm. And as those of you with rosacea know, a lot of us only feel worse when we have a lot of heat on our skin. So that definitely it didn't get to the point where it was actually burning. Like, it certainly wasn't like that, but it was warmer than I was comfortable with. And I could feel that my face was heating up and that I was getting increasingly pink. In terms of like what I could feel on the inside, that was pretty much the worst of it. It was just that I was very warm on my face, which I don't tend to like because I know that just increases the redness and pinkness, and sometimes it can cause other symptoms as well. I did find once I'm done sitting there, I got a text, but I needed to make sure it was work, so I needed to make sure it was okay. But anyway, yeah, so I didn't use this for very long, and I only did the one treatment. Now, technically with light therapy, one doesn't do very much at all. I find them soothing sometimes. Red and amber, so a lot of the time will be soothing if I have already got a flare-up going on, but that wasn't the case here. So basically I only did the one treatment. I had no intention of keeping it up or doing multiple treatments or anything like that. This was just a one shot just to find out how it would go. Overall, I had a warmer face. This is just me taking some pictures for the thumbnail for this video. And I will include some after shots of what my face looked like. So you'll see that it's pinker than it was, which does happen with some light therapy. It fades out. This stuck around for a while. I didn't mind. It was at night. I did it at night in case there were things like this happening. But yeah, it wasn't all that comfortable. I didn't feel that there would be enough benefit to trying it a series of times like I would with other forms of light therapy, which do take time. One shot with LED light therapy is rarely ever enough, at least in my experience. So here would be my after shot. So it's just pretty much exactly the same. My eye was partially open. That looked creepy, so I put an emoji. Anyway, so I just look a lot redder and a lot Like, there's a lot more rosacea going on there, but yeah, so it's a little weird, but I just was curious about it and hope that you find it interesting. And if you do, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't followed me already, I hope you'll subscribe to this channel. And other than that, I will see you next time.